think that gives a pretty good wrap up of the way that the open world will be working, all the different kind of things that you can do in it. The next piece that we have is brought to you by our TOF dev team. They have a few pieces of information they'd like us to share with you guys.
Okay, so for the first one, Tower of Fantasy is going to be adding more multiplayer modes and elements to improve the multiplayer experience. But they also made a note that they really do want to, make the experience good for solo players as well, and then expand into these other multiplayer areas, which I think is really good because I don't have any friends, right? Well, I guess now I do with you guys and the Thick clan, but I think it's really important to have that solo experience be strong as well. So the fact that they're working on the multiplayer and the solo and really building on both of them, I think is a key if this game is going to be, catching people's attention long term, right?
Another point that they have here is, again, adding on to that multiplayer aspect, we'll be adding mini game modes, including racing, surfing, parkour, and others. The producer said they are dedicated to building a world full of details with love and surprise.
Which is perfect because I don't know how confident I am in my combat skills. So if I can do some surfing, right, I think then I can, claim to be the best surfer in Ida, I guess. I don't know.
You haven't been too confident because you've been ducking me the entire time we've been on this broadcast.
And I'll continue to. So another thing they wanted to make note of is they have a balanced system for collecting resources in the game where you can level multiple weapons, which is very exciting. Hearing that is like music to my ears because I am very indecisive with my weapons and I want to make sure that I've got different tools and depending on the enemies I run into, if I need a fire weapon, I want to have access to it. So I did notice that while playing. And, I only got to play the betas. I'm sure I haven't got into the end game stuff, but whenever I had my new weapon, I was able to level it up. I ran around the map, collected some, ore, and I was good to go. So I was a big fan of that.
The last point that I have is Tower Fantasy is continuing to improve the game with a focus on the sci-fi background and the stories based off of the sci-fi. The team is dedicated to working on the worldview and stories and basing them off of the sci-fi futuristic genre, which I think they've done a fantastic job on.
I think it's good that they're focusing on really diving into it and making it relatable and making everything fit in the world. You know what I mean?
And honestly, to me, I'm kind of scared of a robot takeover. So this could be our future. You never know.
Okay, we've got some news, right? That's exciting. Now we've got the combat trailer. That's what I'm most excited about. So let's jump into it.